how are you?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you. Nice to
You know
speak to
what?
you.
I ran into you um, when I ran into your first video. I wasn't looking, and I said, for whatever reason, I was directed to it. So
Mhm.
the day I was on YouTube, and I was just clicking on a couple of things, and I clicked on another one of your videos, and I'm like, hold up, I just clicked on another one of her videos. I didn't even know that was your video because I didn't see your face and picture or anything.
Mhm.
But it was your video. I'm like, wow. I said, for whatever reason, some force is pushing me towards her.
Yeah, because you're definitely on the path of transition and knowledge. Self knowledge and self knowledge is what they're saying. So by all means necessary. And you know what's interesting because I just put up a post on Facebook like, let me find out I'm a priestess on the low or probably on a high.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
like, let me find out that I'm, somebody that I guess other people look into in terms of not religion, but spiritual teachings in a way, And for me, right, for me, it's just so natural, and I don't recognize it until like years or times that go by, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm this person, like, oh shoot, but
Okay.
that's a Pisces thing. That's we're always slow with things, certain things. But anyhow, my love, how are you? Where am I
I'm
calling?
doing well. I'm doing well. I'm glad to be connected in your circle.
Where?
I was already searching.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Knowledge yourself, and the first thing that's coming up, with you is not second guessing yourself and everything that you want to know because you already know how to conduct session. I'm just gonna go right in. What they're saying to the first thing that came up with you is tell him to stop second guessing himself. Tell him to stop going against what he believes to be true. Tell him to stop. You know how sometimes you give people the benefit of the doubt, or sometimes you question certain things. Stop questioning in terms of if you feel it deep down in your gut. And this is something dealing with spirituality. This is something that will bring you closer to your own spirit. If you feel that there is something that your spirit or your gut feeling is telling you, do not second guess it. Go with what your spirit is telling you. Do not, you get what I'm saying? Don't second guess yourself.
Okay.
Don't go beside yourself in any event. And then the number, what number is coming up? I'm seeing the number, I'm also seeing the number 1. And what they're saying is 1 is like the doer, the go-getter. 1 is like a powerful force, 1 that produces and allows anything, to manifest in a sense. 1 is the number of independence. So I'm not sure if you are a earth sign or a fire sign, but 1 definitely resonates with passion, definitely resonate with consistency, being organized in a sense, having a strong purpose, having pride, determination in a sense, like I am determined to find this out, I am determined to get to this place, I am determined. So determination, say that again.
No, I said okay.
So determination is definitely within your aura field, and also transformation, transforming and killing the old so that you can resurrect or resonate with the new you. Are you just now getting into this self knowledge, or have you been in this for quite some time now?
I want to say within the past couple of years, I've been moving in this direction. But lately, it's been getting stronger.
Right.
And I feel certain things going on around me, and I get into that as we go. But I want to say within the past this year, it's gotten stronger.
Definitely, and that's why they're saying you are determined. Determination, strong, willpower, powerful force. That's that number 1. Give me a second. What is your sign actually?
Libra, October the 4th.
Opposite Aries. Give me a second. That's the fire sign in you. Oh, and that's the and as a matter of fact, that is the first fire sign. You see, we dealing with the I am. Aries represents I am. Aries represents the ram. I say that Aries is actually the God particle of all of the zodiac sign, because here it is. We have 12 different zodiac signs, 12 zodiac signs. So 13 represents the Christ. So in my opinion, the Aries is the number 13, you see, because it starts off with I am that I am, you are that I am. So we dealing with universal principles, and we dealing with the spirit. After you have mastered all of the 12 different zodiac sign, you have now became resurrected into the God particle in you. So that's where the determination thing is coming in with you at, and the, being powerful, and you standing for what is right, and you not second guessing yourself, and you staying true to your full potential. And then too, if you just confirm that you are a Libra, we dealing with justice and balance, and purification in that sense. So you're definitely going through, as you just said, now it's becoming stronger. You're definitely going through these periods of transition, and that was the first number 11 that came up with you. So, and in the event, and it's not even a transition in the world in the sense, but it's a transition within your own internal universe, is what I'm saying. Him himself. They're saying, your spirit guides are saying him himself. Give me a second. The color blue is coming up with you. Expression. Do you write? Are you a poet? Do you sing? Do you express yourself? What is it there?
I've always considered myself an artist. I don't write, but I usually sing or harmonize, rap, whatever. I have that expression.
Right.
And I've actually went to another astral plane in my sleep. And this happened recently, and I understand that in that dream, I was singing.
Yeah.
And it was really powerful. I woke up like, was that me?
Yeah, that was you. Yeah, definitely expression. Definitely. And then the color blue deals with internal harmony. There go that balance again. There go the Libra energy with you. Internal harmony, expressing yourself, getting closer to your own spirit, is what they're saying. And then also harmony. You want to always keep peace with yourself, because if you don't keep peace with yourself, then your heart does not resonate on the same frequency as the earth in any situation. So be sure to, if you want to sing, as a part of releasing or getting closer, or rather hum is what they're saying, or chant is what they're saying, to get closer to that God particle, or to increase the magnitude of your cells so that you can catch this mothership. That's what you need to do. You need to humming, because you know what it is. Humming brings up the frequency of the body. When you go that vibration alone, when you go to sleep, is like, wow. Your dreams are, or wherever it is, wherever you go to, it's a magical thing. I've done it. I do it all the time, most of the time. That's one of my tools that I use to activate my DNA cells within myself. So, but with you, that's what they're saying: expression and humming and chanting. So that is something that you can do.
I need to do that when I'm meditating, or just on a regular?
Whenever you want. Whenever you want. There's no rules to this. Whenever you want. Whenever you feel the need to hum and activate yourself. Because here's the deal. As we all know, there's no such thing as time. As we all know, the earth is ascending. As we all know that those that are not on a particular frequency will get left behind. We all are seeing a division of people. We all are seeing people that are sleeping. We all seeing the people that are waking up. So in order for you to maintain, or in order for you to be on that path of waking up and catching up, and resonating on the same vibration of the earth plane, humming is one of the things that you can do for you.
Okay.
To balance out the mental and to balance out the spiritual. Because again, you got those scales. You're the Libra. We dealing with Mayat. We dealing with laws, the universal laws of principle laws. So in any event, and then too, if we also dealing, as your spirit guide said, if we're also speaking about the universal principle laws, the universe, the vibration of the universe is Om. So that's where the connection is with you, my love. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, because I had some things getting really strong with me, and I was trying to find out who I invited into the house, because I did some things in preparation of letting the spirits know that they was welcome, and I put a wreath on the front door, and ever since I did that, things had changed. And one day, I want to say within the past month, I was lying down on the sofa and I was going to sleep, but someone came. I seen a face and the body just came down, and he like reached for me, and I just I woke up like that, and I laid back down and went to sleep.
Give me a second.
And I said,
you go ahead, and what you said?
well, I just know that it's someone there, and I'm reaching out to the spirits. I was just trying to figure out who it was so that I can really dedicate to that person. Because I just recently put out pictures of my ancestors, my grandparents.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah. They're with you all the time.
I put their pictures out.
Right. And that's a good thing. So here it is. Here's a situation where, and I'm gonna explain it to you very simply. Here's a situation where you invited the spirit realm into your home, right? You set up the altar, you put their pictures up and things of that nature, but perhaps the physical body wasn't ready to see or witness the change. You know how something happens so quickly, you shock, or you're not aware, or that's basically what happened, because the spiritual body is already prepared for that. The spiritual body is okay with it, but your physical body, because you was actively aware, mind, body, and soul wise, you actually saw it. Because you're gonna come into a stage where you're gonna begin to see shadow people. If you haven't already done so. Right, exactly.
I've seen it.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So if you are, and that's why I said, if you haven't already done so. So with you, my love, if you are seeing these people, like I said, the physical body is what is trying to catch up to the spiritual body, and that's it with you. I see shadow people all the time. I see spirits all the time. You see, I channel people's spirits, as you know. But with you, because you're going into, and that's why they say stop second guessing yourself, or never go with what you know to be true. Because in any event, my love, I'm definitely feeling that was perhaps your grandfather or one of your ancestors that you invited into your house. But the reason why you were shocked is because you was in between two different realms. When you go to sleep, you're on another dimension. You're in another dimension. So when you come back, when your spirit comes back into the physical body, you can't just jump up and from sleeping, you can't just jump up and start your day. Some people do that. That's insanity. But normally when you just waking up, you need to you lay down for a particular time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because you're inviting your spirit back into the physical body. But if you open up your eyes, sometimes you're still in between two realms. That's what happened. So you were able, your spirit was showing you that you have this guest in your house. But because you're back on this physical plane, which is the physical body, you caught a shock. And that's why it's like, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right. Because you were sleeping. So when you sleep, the spirit travels. You see, you're in two different realms. So when coming back, you gotta, you can't just jump up, from sleeping. People just don't jump up from sleeping. Only when that alarm clock goes off. That's unhealthy. Spiritually. So because you are someone that is able, and like I said, to see spirits, it's all about balancing it. It's all about having that, understanding of who you are. That's why I said the doer, the number one, the achiever. You see, the one that sees spiritually, mentally. I am. That's the number one. That's the Christ energy in you. So in any event, my love, welcome to my world.
I have chills on my body right now.
It's
my
okay.
Body,
Right, go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to soak this in.
Well, let's record.
Because I've always felt that I had this connection and that I was able to see spirits and talk with them. So I just always had that knowledge. I'm like, I know I can, but now I just need to understand that that's what it is. It is what it is.
And remember, I said to you the transition. So you might have might have been on this path, this spiritual path, for a very long time, but there's different levels to this spiritual path. Okay.
Right.
There's different levels to this. So again, as I'm not sure if you are familiar with Dr. Blair.
I am.
Okay, so you know that he speaks about when the earth begins to ascend, we will now be able to see other entities or deities that is resonating on this physical plane as well. We are not the only people.
I understand that we are in ascension now.
Exactly. So this is what's happening with you, and that's why they said transition. You're in a transition. You're getting higher and higher into your own spirituality. And as I said to you before, when you master the 12 signs of the zodiac, you have now became the Christ or the illuminated one, the I am. But mastering all of the different zodiac signs, and I'm not saying that you have mastered it in particularly, because some people take shortcuts and some people don't have to master the 12 zodiac sign in order for them to see. That's just something that's in their gift. However, just speaking logically and just speaking scientifically, if you master, or in spiritually, if you master the 12 zodiac sign, the I am, the Taurus, the bull in you, the Gemini, the channelers in you, the Cancer energy, which is the feminine aspect in you. You see the Leo, the passionate, the Heru in you, the Aset in you. You get what I'm saying? And it goes on and on and on. Once you begin to master these different energies or portals in your body, you now become illuminated. The 13, which is the number 13, which is the I am, which is your opposite sign, but it has to be balanced out, which is the Libra. Balance, purification, justice, righteousness. You see, your heart has to be light as a feather. Your heart is all about love. Everything is love. Everything is love and understanding. That's it. Love and understanding. All of this situation that is happening with our the extension of the black man, if we entertain that, then we get closer to the lower side of us, because black folks are very emotional and they know this. So if you entertain it and you get mad, blah blah blah, and you're living off of fear, guess what happens? The melanin begins to decrease. So if the melanin is decreasing, right, then you are not getting closer to the God particle in you. So if you're not getting closer to the God particle in you, you are resonating on what? Hatred, fear.
I was just
you understand?
Trying to educate some folks on that.
Right.
Because, I'm like, at this point, I said, literally, I'm not mad at white people.
Right.
No, I'm not mad. They were doing whatever they had to do to survive.
Correct.
I said, is there anyone I have to be mad at? It's my folks and myself.
Correct.
Because that means I wasn't doing what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I don't have that anger. Mm-hmm. And those distractions, no, I'm trying to master that. I'm trying to do what the gods do. I'm trying to master.
Right. Exactly. Right.
I've been doing some reading and practicing.
Yeah, that's why they say knowledge of self. He's in the transition of knowledge. That was the first thing that came up as I was dialing your phone. That's what the first thing. He's going into this transition of knowledge, and it's like I said, it's different levels. It's different levels to being a priestess. There's different levels to being a babalao. There's different levels to being a guru. It's different levels to being a shaman. It's different levels to different things. You see, so you're actually, you're on the right path spiritually. Mhm. Do you have any other questions?
So for yes, I have my altar set up, and I have the pictures, and I just gave them some water yesterday. This is the first time I did something like this, so I did an offering, and I was in my mind, my spirit was telling me that it wanted me to give them food because I became a vegetarian, and he was telling me that they want the same spinach and the stuff that I eat, the spinach and all of that, and this is what was coming to me like recently.
I was gonna go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if I'm on the right path.
Definitely, you are on the right path with that. And I was gonna mention to you about your diet, and the foods that you're eating too. So that's good that you brought that up. Definitely you, particularly because you are ascending and moving away from the norm, you definitely have to eat lighter and to eat foods that are compatible with your DNA, okay? So that is part of your journey. Now, if you want to, if your spirit, and that's why, remember I said, don't go against yourself. Remember I said that gut feeling. If stop second guessing it. Remember, that was the first thing that I said to you. So again, if this is right, you getting it now, right? So so in any event, if that's what your spirit is telling you, give them what give them what you eat, then give them what you eat. And I also will recommend oranges. Is what they're saying, fruits and oranges. Did your grandmother pass away from health conditions?
Yes.
Mhm. She was like a little heavy set?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you definitely, I see a picture of her. I see a picture of her with a hat on. Um, like a church hat.
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out which grandmother, because my grandmother on my mom's side, she was a little heavy set. Yeah, she had this hat on, the church hat on in one of her pictures. Yes.
Okay, so this is who I'm channeling. This is who's coming through. I don't know. You have an altar set up for her too?
You know what? It's interesting you asked that, because when I went home to Savannah, my aunt gave me a picture of her, a younger picture when she was in elementary, and it's a blowed up picture. She happens to be the only one sitting in the picture. Well, her husband, my granddad, but her picture's the biggest one, sitting right in the middle of the altar, right behind my prayer bowl.
Well, that's why yeah.
And I was looking into her eyes yesterday.
Yeah. So offer her some fruits. The same thing you offer your other grandparents, her particularly, offer her some fruits, because you know what it is. Because they might have, how can I say this? Because they suffered from dietary illnesses, here on this particular planet, it will be respectful for you to give them nothing but live food and good food, wherever they're at on the transition. I mean, on another plane, because here it is like spinach, kale, collard greens, any dark greens. It's like an energy food, like Popeye the Sailor Man. He used to eat spinach. The electric food, you see. So, like Popeye the Sailor Man, he eats spinach so that he could get strong and blah, blah, blah. No, we're talking about foods that are compatible with our DNA structure, okay? Plant-based food.
Moved on to.
Right. So, in any event, if you offer them this particular food, it's not the quantity, but it's the quality. It's the quality of food that they lacked here on earth, so they will respect it more if you give it to them while they're on the trend, while they're on another dimension. It's more respectable, you see. It's more respectable.
I can do that.
especially the grandmother that I channeled. You want to give her some fruits. I'm not sure if she had a garden or if she was somebody that just loves fruits, but fruits is definitely coming up with her. Oranges. You want to also give her some tea. Tea is good.
Tea?
Tea.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, give her some tea. Um, perhaps all natural tea. Not nothing like that Earl Grey stuff. Give me a second. Let me see. Do you have a health food store by where you at?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I know it's one nearby I can get to.
Where you live?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, you're in Georgia. Okay. All right. All right. Give me a second. Oh, okay. You know, like red raspberry tea, red clover,
Yes.
red clover, red raspberry tea. Okay. Like okay, so those are the two teas that you can offer your grandma there. Tea, water, fruits, things of that nature.
Okay.
All right, my love. Now keep doing what you're doing with the other set of grandparents, but with her specifically, you can give her that tea, that particular tea. I'm not sure about the other grandparents, that they're not coming through as of right now. But the other grandmother of yours, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I can do this.
Yo, of course you can. You already doing it. You're already doing it.
I'm just loving this transition, and I explain to people I haven't worked since 2014. I said I'm speaking to my ancestors. I am loving life. I'm more happier now than when I was making all that money. I'm like, I'm really happy.
Extremely. And that's why I said you're and that's why I said you're on a you're on a spiritual enlightenment. You see, it's not about the physical no more with you. It's about the spiritual. It's not about the materialistic things no more. It's about getting on board with this mothership, or rather maintaining or being in alignment with this ascension, because the earth is graduating, as Dr. Blair used to say. The earth is graduating from kindergarten and going to the 8th grade. And if you are not resonating on this frequency, and the way you resonate on this frequency is being more in tune with the soul body or the God body in yourself. However you choose the path you choose to get there. But with you have already changed your diet, which is a plus. You get what I'm saying? You're already you have set up an altar for your ancestors. That's another plus. You're able to see spirits on, who's residing on this dimension as well. That's another plus, because that's a sign that your pineal gland is opening up. Okay. And then 2, as I said to you before, my love, you definitely want to continue or maintain the chanting for you, because the throat chakra is coming up. And then 2, let me tell you something. I'm at the point where I don't speak to the dead no more. I'm at the point where, and I understand you are someone that want to spread the word, as you should, because you're a loving man and things of that nature. It's all love. But I find that speaking to the dead drains you from energy, drains your energy. And if you don't cleanse yourself spiritually, rather you saging yourself or taking some spiritual baths or anything of that nature, you're gonna bring yourself down. You're gonna now begin to operate on the same frequency as them, because you're giving them your all. My recommendation is to build with people that are on the same path as you. That's it. And that's just me.
I am starting to love you. You are going to stay. I'm keeping you in my circle. We're going to continue these talks, because I was already going through that, and so many people that I speak to that's not on the level. I mean, they're unconscious. They're still asleep. It takes so much energy to explain. And I'm like, listen, don't believe anything I say. Just do your own research. But it's it is very draining.
It's very draining. That's where the throat chakra thing is coming up with you as well. As well as, keeping the expression with the mantras, but then on the other side, what they're saying is stop doing that. Stop doing it. I mean,
okay.
but it's your choice too. It's your choice.
Well, it may be my choice, but I was already considering that because I said, I'm getting tired of doing this. So I've actually started putting. I'm not speaking as much anymore.
Yeah, there you go. Expression and silence is a powerful thing. Silence is a powerful thing. Silence, that silent meditation is a very powerful thing. So definitely with you, definitely detox from time to time as well. Detox the blood is what it is. Detox the blood is what they're saying. Also, the digestive system. In any event, if you do you have access to some good herbs? Let me see. Give me a second. Black walnut. Black walnuts is what's coming up with you. Give me a second. Yellow dock as well. A combination of those two. You want to cleanse out. You want to cleanse out the backed up things that's in the digestive system, my love. As you know, in order for you to have a clear mind, the basement got to be clean too. As above, so below. You want to get with that as well. Yep. As above, so below.
I just did a cleanse. I got some herbal products from Dr.
Sebi. Yep.
Dr. Sebi, and I cleaned my system to the point where I've lost weight. My abs are now showing.
Yeah.
So along with the eating, I did that cleanse, and so I know you're right.
Yeah. Because your spirit guides is gonna tell me things about you from the past, present, and future. So if you've been doing that, this is something that is helping your spirit is gonna get covered. You get what I'm saying? When you want to know if I'm on the right path, you're on the right path. Especially if everything that I'm saying you're already doing, or you have already thought about doing. Thought is the subconscious mind. So we're dealing with spirituality here. So again, my love, no worries. Just don't second guess yourself. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, my love.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Huh?
No, I appreciate you. Is this video gonna be available?
Yeah, it's recorded. How do
I access it?
I'm gonna upload this on my YouTube channel, and then I'm gonna email it to you.
Okay, because I think people really need to understand that you are the truth, and that's speaking the terminology that a lot of people really should understand. But you are the truth, because this is not some advertisement, or I just ran across you, just like fumbling on the YouTube. So, and I know that it was my spirit that moved me to you. And for me to get to that video again today, I was like, this is supposed to happen.
Which video did you see? Which one?
Actually, it was a couple of them, and the one I seen today was you speaking with a young lady. I believe she's in Kansas, and she mentioned she had a relationship she was in, and I guess she didn't do the guy well in the relationship. There's like a 20-year difference, and in the conversation, she told you she was taking off her mask, and I was like, wow. Yeah, and I'm like, this is deep. This is deep, because she didn't take off her mask in the beginning, and you had already told her whatever it was the heart chakra that you was feeling. Your heart was heavy. And so as the conversation went on, it was revealed, and I was like, this is some real stuff.
This is the real deal, right?
Everything.
Right.
Yeah, she didn't tell you everything up front, but I guess even she had to become a believer, because after so long in the conversation, she was like, take this mask off.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing about it is, I'm only delivering messages from your spirit guides. So whatever comes through is going to come through. Whatever's affecting your spirit, I'm going to pick that up. So people don't have to tell.
That this is really happening. Like, you're in another state. I believe you're in New York?
Yes. New York City.
You're in New York. I'm in Georgia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I asked where you was at. Yeah, I'm in New York City, right? Uh-huh. I
So
check.
so for me, I'm a believer and
Yes.
I'm a follower now. So this
Thank
was my
you.
initial conversation with you, but this is not going to be the last conversation.
Are you on Facebook? Let's link up on Facebook.
Definitely, I'm on Facebook, so I can do a friend request, whichever, however, doesn't matter. But yes, we can link up because people need to know who you are. They need to know about you.
And you,
So a lot of people are afraid of this type of stuff, but they don't understand that this is nothing to be afraid of.
Nothing to be afraid of.
They're socially conditioned.
I like that. Socially conditioned. Yeah, mind control.
That's
Hence
what it is.
mind control. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they don't understand, and I'm actually tapping into, for whatever reason, my spirit has been getting me to go further and deeper, into the things that they call taboo. Now I understand that. Take what the norm has said before and flip it. So what they said was true was actually false.
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm there. I get it. So I'm going to have to stop second guessing myself because I have been. And I've been like hesitant on things. But I get it. So I really appreciate you for telling me and getting me to this point. I really do appreciate you.
Oh, my love.
I mean that from my heart.
Oh, my love. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. So I really, and that's why I said I appreciate you so much. So we can definitely link up Ella Samori. You know my name, ELLA. Ella, and then my last name Samori. As soon as you put up Ella, it might pop up. I don't know. We might even have mutual friends. But definitely you should post that, which you just, so that people can get on board and people can get the guidance from me or whatever, or even watch my videos. Yeah, or even you don't even gotta get sessions with me. Watch the videos. You'll learn something. Yes. Right.
That's a true statement.
Okay. Yes, definitely. So I thank you. As I said to you before, this video will be uploaded as soon as I get a chance. Give me about 3 or 4 days, because I do have other videos in front of you. Okay. And
not a problem. You squeezed me in.
Yeah, I did. I did.
So I'm not gonna hold you. So I appreciate you, and we will connect and we will speak again in the future. So I'm glad to be a part of your team.
Oh, my love.
Thanks. Visionary. So.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.